This video gives procedures for the measuring volume portion of the metric measurement and conversions lab. You're looking for green signs for measuring volume. And the green signs, you kind of have to go several places because there are actually 4 parts to measuring volume, A, B, C, and D. So part A is the volume of liquids. So if you come over here to the counters, there's 3 stations. You only have to do one. They're all the same. All you have to do for part A is read the volume of the liquids in the graduated cylinders and place those values on your answer sheet. Again, we're ignoring conversions. Ignore that column. Any place on the lab where you see to convert a unit, whether it's volume, mass, or length, you're going to ignore that today. I'll teach that to you later on this week. All right, so that's part A. Part C is also right here as well. So part C, you're going to need that empty graduated cylinder and the rubber stopper and the marble that are in the cup right there. So part C is finding the volume of irregularly shaped solids, displacement of water method. If you don't remember what to do, remember you have a math skill handout in your binder. Look in your math skills page, look in your math skills section to find help if you don't remember how to find the volume of an irregularly shaped solid. Okay, so that's what you need. This is part A and part C. For part B, just come over and the sign is on the periodic table. This is part B, the volume of regularly shaped solids. Sign, do not work at the counter. Take materials back to your table. So you're going to need a bag that has 2 blocks in it. Please make sure on your lab that you tell me which bag number you used. There's a place on your lab for this part. It says right here, I used bag number. Make sure that you write the bag number on there. So take this from the tub and then just take it back to your table. So that is part B, volume of regularly shaped solids. You're also going to need a metric ruler for this. Remember, they're over here to the left in your measuring length materials. Okay, that's part B. Across the room, you have to go to another sink over here to do part D. So part D is the left-handed sponge squeeze. So for part D, if the graduated cylinder is on the counter, you need to move it into the sink and make sure that it's empty because some students may not empty it. So move the graduated cylinder into the sink, place the funnel into the cylinder. If the culture dishes are empty, you're going to fill them up with water. Make sure you do that. If you're the first class of the day, those dishes may be empty. So fill them up. There's one here and then there's one down here. All right, so you've got lots of spots. You don't have to wait. Again, same thing, just several stations for it. So fill up the culture dish, grab the sponge with your left hand, squeeze it into the funnel, and measure the amount of water that you squeezed into the funnel. So please leave the funnels in the sink so that we can avoid lots of mess on the counter because everyone lays their paper on the counter and then you've got wet, soggy papers. All right? Cylinders go in the sink when you're finished. I'm going to go ahead and put them in there right now. So that's where they'll be when you get started. Okay? And leave them in there. And then don't worry about the water in the culture dish. Just leave it in there for the next group. If you're the first class of the day, you can leave it in there for the group following. So that's part D of measuring volume. And that's it.